Immediately upon investigation, we learned that in fact, this suspect, James Duckett, in the Lake County rape and murder of an 11-year-old, had lived in the McDuffie's trailer park 1 mile south of Fort Meade and only 1.8 miles from where Jennifer's body was found. Now keep in mind, Jennifer was abducted way north of Lakeland. She was found 45 minutes to an hour south, at the far south end of the county, only 1.8 miles from where the suspect, James Duckett, once lived before he was a Mascot police officer. The investigation went on. We know that on June 19th, when Duckett was fired from the police department and was under investigation for the murder, the vicious murder of that 11-year-old child, that he was reemployed by the mines. He had worked at the mines before, the W.R. Grace mines. We know that he drove from the Webster area in Sumter County, where he was currently living, south on Highway 98 every day to go to work. We know on September 19th, that fateful night that Jennifer disappeared, that he left for work 5 hours before he was to show up at work. He left his home, where his wife was located and 2 children. He wasn't to go to work until 11 p.m. that night. And Duckett, throughout our investigation, was always found to be prompt and always on time to work, whether it was the police department or whether it was the mines. They said the guy just is not late. On that evening, when he left 5 hours early and drove down Highway 98, north of Lakeland, he drove exactly past where Jennifer Weldon would have been walking home. That night, he was 2 hours late showing up for work. And he was never late. When he arrived, he was hot, he was sweaty. He said he had car trouble, but they noticed his hands weren't greasy or nasty or dirty, but he seemed a little upset or agitated. But he went to work. Now he returned home at 9 o'clock Saturday morning to his wife and child. He went in and he gave his wife a green bag containing candy and a kitten, a gray kitten, just like this. And he said, I brought this for the children. She said, you brought one toy for 2 children, and she threw it away.